Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Prachi and I make videos on fashion, beauty and lifestyle category. So if you are new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you get notification every time I post a new video. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a very easy Eid makeup. So if you are looking for a video where you want a very easy makeup for Eid, so you can recreate this on Eid, and if you're watching it on Eid Mubarak to all you guys who are celebrating. And without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay, so the very first step is skin prep. So I have already done my skin prep. So make sure before starting with the steps that I'm going to be telling you guys, make sure you do your skin prep really thoroughly so that your skin doesn't get affected. After doing all this makeup, make sure to remove it properly. I will try to keep this video as simple as possible, so you don't need these particulars specifically, but in case if you have these products, it's much better. And if you don't have, you can skip on these and use the ones that you have and use the techniques so that your makeup looks really flawless. Okay, so the very first step is to prime your face so that your pores get blocked nicely and the makeup doesn't get deposited inside it. So I'm using this one from Nykaa. It's Nykaa Prep Me Up. Taking a little bit of it, putting the product back, taking it on my fingers, then going on onto the areas where I have enlarged pores and the chances for my makeup to settle. So if you have dark spots around your eyes or somewhere on your face, so make sure first go on with the concealer of your skin shade, exact same match. Or if the dark circles or dark spots are really dark, make sure to go darker with the concealer so that you even out them, and then you go in with the highlighting concealer that will be one shade lighter to your skin tone. So firstly I'm going in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal, my holy grail. I absolutely love this. Already emptied one tube. This is also emptied. So you guys can clearly see how much I love. I have been squeezing it out and using it. The last drop of the product. I hope it comes out today as well. I will make sure it come out. Please come out. Please do not embarrass me. Okay, so I'm going in here under my eyes on both sides. Little here, little around my lips area, around my nose. I have a lot of dark spot here due to acne issue. Here, here, and a little bit around my chin. So you can put this concealer on as per the pigmentation or dark spots you have around whichever part of your face. Make sure you apply accordingly. And now we will blend this all in. So this is concealer brush from Bailey. I have the pack of 20 to 30 brushes that came in it, so I have that pack. These are really beginner friendly and works really decent. So if you're looking for affordable bunch of or bundle of brushes, go for this Bailey one. These are good. So going in, so if you love wearing lenses, you can definitely put on the lenses first and then start with the makeup so that your eyes, so when you put on lenses the tear comes out, so it doesn't spoil your makeup if you are wearing it lastly after doing your makeup. So make sure you do not forget applying your wearing your lenses if you are someone who loves wearing lenses. So I'll quickly blend this concealer and then we will move on with the next step, which is foundation. So I have these two active acne on my face. I don't know how and why these never goes away. Acne prone areas, acne prone skin concerns, guys. Just people who have acne prone skin would relate to me. Guys, comment down below if you have acne prone skin and also sensitive skin and also oily skin. This is a very, I don't know what to call, combination. But yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. Can't do anything, just do skin prep, have healthy meals, work on lifestyle, drink a lot of water. As I have kept here water so that I don't forget, but every time I just keep it and then end up forgetting, and I do my makeup and shoot and everything, and then I get to know I had a bottle here to drink, and I end up being so thirsty. I get so engaged shooting, but yeah, that's fine. With time I will learn to do that, and that's completely fine. But you guys, make sure to have a good 2-liter bottle. Refill it if you are done drinking that. It's already summer and our bodies are already getting very dehydrated. So it definitely needs a lot of water, a lot of hydration. It can be in any form. You can go ahead with some watery fruits, maybe coconut water, whatever you like. But make sure to keep your skin healthy and hydrated. Your body basically, not just skin. So yeah, we are done blending our concealer with that blabbering. So now we will move on with our foundation. So I'll take a tiny drop. Don't take too much foundation, it ends up looking really cakey. But if you are going for full coverage, you can use the full coverage foundation as per that. 1 drop is enough for my face, so I just take 1 drop. This one is Maybelline New York up to 30 hour Lumi Matte Foundation SPF 16, and I am in the shade 125. So this is the one I have been using. Firstly, I have emptied the tube of this one earlier, the old packaging, and now I am onto this, and I don't know how much is left because I have been using it since a really long time. Okay, so going in with my foundation brush, taking some product like this, and then I'll go like this. Don't go on to the areas where you have already applied concealer, mainly under your eyes, otherwise it will look cakey because you already have concealer on. You don't need foundation. If you're not a foundation girly, you can completely skip on foundation. It's not a mandatory that you have to apply foundation, so skip on that and follow the other steps. This is basically a full face of makeup on that I'm doing. So if you are into doing full face of makeup for your Eid, or you can recreate this one for any other festivals or maybe during weddings, and that will be a hit. So make sure you recreate and let me know in the comments down below, and also share me your pictures and tell me how it turned out, and I would love to see and read your comments and also see how the makeup turned out on you. And also do not forget your neck area, guys. I'm also the one of those persons who keep on forgetting the neck. What is this sound? Okay, so I'm also one of those girls who forget to apply on neck as well. So yeah, you guys don't be Prachi. Apply it everywhere and make sure you blend it really thoroughly, because blending is the key to a good and really nice makeup. Taking the remaining product and going on to the areas where I haven't already. And don't just drag, just you can go on with this dabbing motion or like this, so that you get nice coverage out of it. The base routine is really same as I always do. So if you have been watching my videos, thank you so much. You are a diva, because it's not easy to watch long form videos these days. Everyone keeps on watching shorts and people put so much of mehnat into making long videos and no one watches it really. So thank you so much firstly for watching all my long videos if you do, and comment down below if you watch all my long videos. Love you. If your brush is not that good, after applying the foundation from brush, you can go on with this sponge and do this so that you get smooth base. Also, if you don't have a lot of brushes, you can just invest in this one. This is this kind of blender. I absolutely loved it. Earlier I did not had any brush, so I used to do my complete face, full face, with this brush basically, sorry, this blender basically. So that roundish dropish shape blenders doesn't do that good work. Matlab, it might be doing for people, but I feel if you are looking for one blender, this is a really nice one because you do not need any other brush. You can use it for with those drop shaped brushes also, sorry, drop shaped blender also you can go on. I have heard that Prosh Beauty, like pink and whitish kind of blender, is really good. I have heard it from a lot of creators and influencers. So you can go on with that, or maybe you can go ahead with this. This one is from Sigma, such a masterpiece. And I also have those mini blenders from Pack. So for under eyes, I used to use those when I didn't had brushes. So yeah, you can invest in these and you're gonna be sorted. Okay, so I'm done with my foundation. Now moving on to contour and blush. In between layering your products, make sure you give 2 to 3 minutes so that the makeup sits and get absorbed in your skin. Otherwise all of this will get mixed and would not work out that good. So let it sit for a while and then we will move on with contour and blush. So for contour we are going to be using this one from Lakme. This is an absolute masterpiece. So if you're looking for a good contour, you can go ahead with this. This is pretty like darker in shade, but if you're looking for something warm or cool tone, you can go ahead with that K by Katrina. I will link down the particular contour stick. That was also so good. So you can go ahead with that as well. Okay, so I've placed my contour on cheekbones, my jawline, nose and forehead. So if you have small forehead, you can skip on the forehead contouring thing. You can go ahead with this so that you get sharp enough face. Okay, so now I'm going to be blending this out and then we will go ahead with contour, sorry, blush. Okay, I'm done blending my contour. Now moving on with the blush. I'm using this one from Mars. It's Blush Hour in the shade True Light. So this is the one. I have been using it a lot. This gives a lot of pigment. So if you're looking for a nice pigmented kind of blush, go ahead and get this one. This is super affordable. So taking a drop right here and you guys see the magic now. So taking the blush brush and spreading it here and going in here. Can you see the pigment just with a drop? Mars is absolutely nailing in affordable category, guys. Majority of their products are so good. Okay, so I think this side it is a little extra and this side I have less, so I'll take a littlest amount more. I could have picking up again and going on the apple of my cheeks. Okay, so I am a girl who likes lifted kind of look like from here, so I go on with my blush in this technique. So if you like your cheeks to highlight, you can go ahead on just your apples with your blush and chin and a little bit on nose so that you'll get that flush of blush. Okay, so you can go on roughly because at last we are going to be using the highlighting concealer and will clean the under eyes nicely. So do not worry, you can go ahead roughly as roughly as you can. These days your lips get dried a lot. Make sure keep moisturizing them because mine are not at all in good condition these days. So using this lip balm from Wishcare, absolutely love it. Have been using it since winter and already emptied 2-3 bottles. It gives a nice flush of pink. Also it's affordable, has some good skincare, and also have SPF, so cherry on top. Okay, moving on to the eyes. So I am going on with this concealer from L'Oreal to make the base. Okay, now we will let it sit for a while and then blend it so that we get the most coverage out of it. So yeah, again forgot to hydrate myself. Guys, we have a new guest. Welcome him. Okay, now going in with blending this on place. Don't do dragging method, just dab it on place so that we get the most coverage on our eyelids to do our eye makeup basically. Make sure you do not forget your like inner eye area because that is also somewhere we work on. Okay, so if you want you can go ahead with the powder things. For example, on top of blush you can use powder blush, on top of contour you can use powder contour and set it up. But what I do, I go on with a little extra and then I use this Mars powder all over it, all over my face, so that it evens out really nicely. So this is what I do so that I can skip on buying powder products. I know that is not the very good hack, but this is what I do. Okay, so right now we need to set our eyes, otherwise it will crease and we will not be able to do our eyes nicely. Using this Pizza Puff, you can get it from anywhere, any brand. Oh no, shit, I spilled some powder. A big loss, guys. Okay, so whenever you powder, make sure you don't pick the product and go on directly on the areas. You dab off a little on your hand and then go in on the place where you want to put your powder on, and take if required more and then go on to the other areas. So our eyes are ready to work on. So I'm setting my face as well so that it doesn't budge from the place basically. Okay, so you can see the powder, the blush, and now I'm topping it up with the powder and how it gave the matte finish. So this is what I do to get that matte looking face. So if you want you can go ahead on top of it so that you can get desired pigment of blush, but I like it like this. So yeah, so the very first I'm going to be doing my brows and then go ahead with the eye makeup. If you want you can do vice versa, you can do your eye makeup and do the brows at last. Many people do their brows even before starting the base makeup, but I don't use those brow products and stuff, so I just go on with this eyebrow pencil. This is from Swiss Beauty and this is the cheapest and the most convenient way you can do your brows. So yeah, so what I do, I line the brow from bottom on both the sides. Firstly brush it up and then line it from bottom, and then I brush it down from both the brows, and then I outline it from upside down. Guys, have you seen Stranger Things? Did you like the ending? Let me know in the comments down below. I think there was two perspective about it, but both are right at their own places. There is no need to conflict, but I'm really sad that it ended. We really need more such series. Guys, give some suggestions in the comments down below for good web series like Stranger Things. Okay, so now we brush our brows in place, and if you guys have like some void space or vacant space in between your brows, you can fill that in and you'll be done with your brows. I'm not very happy with my brows today because I need to get them thread. But yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. Did I fill it too much? No, it's fine. We'll work with it. Okay, moving on with the eyes. So this formula can be used for any color that you want to go on with. I am going to be going in with browns because that is the easiest, and if you end up messing up, it doesn't speak out that you have messed up your eyes, so it looks balanced. So if you're going on with other colors, you can use the same. You can use the lightest shade on all over your crease and then go a little below with a little darker and then the darkest shade, so you get the transition of colors. So that will be a nice technique. For example, if you're going with pink, go with the lightest pink of shade around your crease area, like till your eyebrows. Don't forget the upper, that eyebrow area as well, and then go on your crease line with a little darker shade. And if you want to add shimmer, just those two colors and then add your shimmer and you will be done. You can add eyeliner if you like, you can add kajal, eyelashes, or skip on eyelashes if you are not that kind of person who like your eyes really heavy, and go on with multiple mascara instead of that and you will be good to go. Firstly, I am going to be using this palette from Nykaa. So you can basically do the complete eye look from this only. I'm using the lightest shade of brown, dabbing off the excess and going all over my eyelid. Go on in circular motion. Oh, and after picking up the product, make sure you dab off the excess, otherwise it will get deposited on one place itself, like this. We're going all over my crease right now, all over my eyelid. Okay, also if you don't want a lot of things to do for your eyes, you can just pick one color, go all over your eyelid, and that's it. Go on with your eyeliner, kajal and mascara, and that's it. It's as easy as that. The most you can do is highlight your inner corners and that will be enough. Doing the same on this eye as well. Make sure you don't go with a very dark shade right on the upper eye. Firstly, go on with a very light shade so that you get the base, and then go on with a little darker shade. Now going in with a little darker brown just below that with the same brush. You don't need multiple brush even. So I'm thinking to cover my complete eyelids with this only so that it becomes really easy. For the ones who are beginner at it, can also try. So just two shades we are going to be using, and if we like, we can go on with shimmer, or maybe just finish it with some eyeliner. You can like take thoda sa upar idhar se so that you get that lifted look. Going on to the another eye. Taking the darker brown and putting it closer to lash line. Going in with a very little black. You can like to get that smudgy smoky effect. very close to the lash line. Can you see the difference? Just that. Taking this black from Mars Eyes Can Kill eyeshadow palette. Many of you guys were asking for the link of this palette, but I don't know if they have discontinued this palette or they are not in stock. Whenever I check, it's always says out of stock, even on other platforms or Mars website itself. Even there is no confirmation, I guess, whether the palette will be in stock or not. They are launching some new good palettes. If you want, you can go check out them and get it. You can go roughly and see. I have messed it up here, but I'm not taking any stress because we'll clean it all up. And if you have hooded eyes like me, you can skip on this black one. If you are scared you might end up messing, and you can go ahead with a dark brown, or maybe you can directly go on with like a nice eyeliner, winged eyeliner. That would also do. I'm also gonna do that, but firstly trying if we can make something out of this. So this is the condition right now. I think we should blend a little more using this brush and taking some brown and blending it and smudging it up. Okay, now moving on to the lower lash line. Take a tiny brush and taking the same brown that we used all over our lid and going on lower lash line. For lower lash line, try not to use a very dark color. If you want, you can go ahead with tightening your waterline with black or maybe a nude. I'm using nude one right now to tighten my lower waterline, using a very little bit. So it opens up my eyes really nicely. I know this is a very mid way to use a kajal in between, but I wanted to know how it is looking. Okay, so now I will put on what do we call it? Lost. Okay, so now I will apply eyeliner and mascara and do my falsies, and I will be right back. Okay, I have done my eyeliner and now moving on to mascara. So firstly, I'm going to be curling my eyelash. I have really tiny eyelash, so I need to go on with falsies so that my eyelashes are visible. If you have good eyelashes, you can go ahead with just multiple coats of mascara, and with that I have messed up. I didn't waited for my eyeliner to dry up, and now I have it on my eyelids. Oh god, no ways. Let it dry. We'll just scratch it off with this pulley and we'll just do it. Okay, have patience guys. Don't be like me. Okay, moving on with mascara. I'm using this one from Mars. This is a very basic mascara, doesn't give a lot of length or volume. So if you are just going in with mascara, go multiple coats of mascara. Use lengthening or volumizing mascara if you have, so that your eyelash pop nicely. I did a mistake. I have to apply falsies and I did my mascara first. Don't do this mistake guys. We'll figure it out. Okay, I will quickly put on my falsies and I will be right back. Okay, so now I have my falsies on. Now moving on with highlighting our under eyes and cleaning up the edges of our eyes. So you can completely skip on this highlighting concealer part if you don't like your under eyes to like highlight. So I like that, so I do that. So using the same L'Oreal concealer, this is a really full coverage, so applying a very little a dot. Just this much is enough. Using the same concealer brush, now taking some setting powder, again the same from Mars, and setting the under eyes. Moving on to the next step, it's highlighting. So I'm using this one from Swiss Beauty. So taking some on my brush, dabbing off the excess and going on the high points of my face. Applying a little on the arch of my brows. Okay, moving on to the lips, I'm going to be using this one of my favorite lip combo. The lip liner is from Mars in the shade 02 Deep Dawn Edge of Desire lip liner. This is, and for lipstick I'm going to be using Lakme Forever Matte liquid lip color in the shade Nude Twist. So whenever you use a lip liner, make sure it is really nicely sharpened so that you don't mess it up. Okay, going in with the lipstick now. Okay, so if you don't want the harsh line of lip liner to show, so you can just smudge it out a little. And we are done with everything, just left with the setting spray, and I'm going to be using L'Oreal Paris Infallible 3-second setting mist. This one will set our face. So I will quickly do all the finishing touches and I will be right back. Okay, so I have quickly done my hairs and put on some bindi. My hairs were not doing really good. It's calling for a wash day. They are really oily right now, so I have just done this something with my hairs. So I'm done with all the finishing touches and this is the final look. I hope you guys like this video, and if you learned something from this video, please make sure to comment down below your thoughts and what new thing you have got to know from this video. And if you like this video, please make sure you like this video, comment down below and share this video with whoever is looking for this kind of video, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video next time. Till then, thank you for watching.